Alright, looks like the draft just started here. Let's see what we opened.
Oh my god.
Got the mazes in. I want to make this bigger. Ooh, we got some really good uncommons in here, though.
Yeah.
We also have Notion Thief, it should be noted. So we did get the mythic extra land you can get, which is kind of funny. But so I like Ascended Law Mage, but I think I really like War Leader's Helix. There's also Tide Drinker in here, Smeltwort Gatekeeper, Notion Thief, Species Gorger. Some decent cards in here. It's really for me. It's Helix or the Law Mage, and I kind of dig the Helix a lot. That's a real. That's a real. That's a real game changer. Are we passing any sort of Boros signal? No, not really. It looks like we're. What kind of signal are we passing? Someone's gonna want Azorius because of Law Mage for sure. Someone's gonna want Orzhov because of Tide Drinker. That's about
really
it though.
passing a Gruul signal though.
And
Or
okay,
a Boros signal.
no, and we can't really hope to table too much of interest here. Possibly the Gatekeeper if we can turn it on, and possibly the Steeple Rock. But that's about it. Happily taking Helix. Pick one here. Absolutely.
It's pretty.
Yeah, so Helix is just insane. Are we gonna see? Has it seen any constructed play yet?
It just won an open.
Oh wow,
You
just
have one
today,
more?
huh? Wow.
They
Well,
helix them out?
we could
one.
try and make an aggressive Boros deck. First Blade is a really good Boros card. It's on color. We've also got Haunter, Skylasher, Spike Jester, Rubble Belt Maka, Crawl Warrior. You know, I'm not opposed to taking the First Blade here. We haven't really built an aggressive Boros deck yet, and you can possibly do it.
Yeah, I think if you want to like stage like 100% dive into Boros right now, you take the Fist Blade. If you want to stay more open, you take the Maka.
That's true.
But
Then
I mean,
you might splash the white.
both picks are fine. I think if you take the Fist Blade, you send a better signal for Pack 2 though.
Yeah, and I haven't made an aggressive Boros deck yet, really.
So it probably is the pick.
Let's take the First Blade, because if you get in multiples too early
Yeah,
on,
it's really
yeah, let's try it. If it doesn't work out,
Oh,
I'll regret it. Well,
Guildgate.
there is Riot Piker, which I typically don't like, but if we're going to go for an aggressive Boros strategy, it might be the pick here. There's also the Guildgate, Alive and Well I do like a lot. I guess I'm not opposed to Piker here. We can try it.
I think Piker is the pick. I don't like Guild Gates.
In aggro.
For any deck actually.
Oh.
I never take them.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I just don't like.
Well, I like the Gates, but I think we probably. I usually hate Piker, but if we're gonna go for an aggressive deck,
I think you want to keep cutting red.
let's try and commit to it. See if it works out. All right. Well, we've got the Mastiff, which is a fine 2-drop. There's also a Gatekeeper. Maze Rusher is better than I gave it credit for initially. I haven't played Gleam yet. I'm not a huge fan. Yeah. Let's take the Mastiff pretty happily. It's a cheap Boros creature. Snare Squad's very good. There's Maw of the Obsidian. And Lee of Decree is actually insane for Boros. I kind of like the Snare Squad because it takes out the blocker. I also like Maw because it could put us in Orzhov, or put us in Orzhov Boros. I think it's really the Snare Squad of the Lee.
Snare Squad. The Decree might table.
Yeah.
And then Maw pushes someone after passing Type Drinker.
I agree. Let's take the Snare Squad.
There's quite a bit of other good picks out of this pack for people who are even in white. So
Snare Squad's a really good card. Well, here I think we take the Orzhov Guildgate, open us up for a black card. We're also going to see Orzhov cards next pack. So nothing else of interest in here. Yeah, well, we're going to see Shattering Blow, and we're going to see probably some other enchantment destruction. I'm not too concerned about it.
Fair. There's
Sundering Growth too.
And and Gates I kind of value just because there's randomly some stuff that rewards you for having it. And if you can get the right mana fixing, like obviously this Gate's not that good based on what we already have, but it's nice to be able to branch out into a third color if you have to, you know, because we could just get cut hard on Boros. Well, we can take the Gatekeeper here, who's not terrible. Can also take Feral Animist, possibly move into more Gruul Boros, which is probably still fine. Then you can take the Blood Rush creatures.
I like Gatekeepers.
Let's take the Gatekeeper just in case. It makes our Guildgate that we already picked a little bit better, and if you can play it, it's not bad.
Yeah, cut out white.
So, pack 2 is a really important pack for us. We really just have to
slam Boros.
Have to slam those efficient 2 and 3 drop dudes. Warmine Infantry I'm happy to take. Even Goblin, Fire, Skin, whatever, Skin Brand
Kamara.
Goblin.
Wow.
Skin Brand Goblin. Here will definitely, I'm not afraid to slam the Maze Rusher. He's actually just fine to top out into. He's fine. All right, we'll take a Gatekeeper. Still a chance we get enough Guild Gates to turn them on. I'd rather play the Smelt Wards over the Sunspire in this deck. Cluestone, we can do it. I'm not huge by. We could also take the Orzhov one. That let's do that just because we already have the Guild Gate. Could go more into black.
We're not going to play the Boros one unless we.
Yeah, I don't think we are.
Yeah, so
the Cluestone, the Orzhov one might actually be something we could use.
Get that Cyclops.
Yeah, we could take, and we might end up going more that direction because Izzet's out of pack 1. So if we're getting cut, we've got a plan we can do. We have our colors we can branch out into. I'd prefer to branch out into black, but if we can't, then whatever. Maybe the Offer the Guilds. Also, Gleam is too expensive.
I think it's actually pretty good.
Okay.
Did
table that decree.
I cannot believe Maze Abomination's still in that pack.
I'll take the Riot Control because Mind Sidic's a little too slow against us, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lee of Decree, this looks like the Lee of Decree deck. Last pick Maze Sentinel. They're like, please play it. Alright, so like we said, this is an important pack for us. I'm going to leave the Cyclops up for now, but I guess we don't have enough burn to turn it on, so it's probably not going to work. It is kind of cool with Lee of Decree. Alright, so we got Rubble Hulk, we have Martial Glory, we have got the Skyjack, which I think we need to take just because it's so efficient. So, taking the Daring Skyjack, passing some good Boros for sure, unfortunately, but happy to take the Skyjack here. I wouldn't mind if we got the Guild Gate back. Just turn on the Gatekeepers, but let's take a awesome 2-drop. Only ended up getting 1 First Blade, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's okay. I like the Snare Squad a lot in the Boros list. Riot Pikers hopefully impresses me. All right, here we can take Wrecking Ogre, which is awesome finisher. Another couple good Boros cards in Skin Brand Goblin and Assault Griffin. Death Cult Rogue, Frilled Oculus, some good cards for the other colors, but really happy we got past the Wrecking Ogre. It's a really strong limited card.
Needs more flyers.
So far looking reasonably aggressive, huh? Would like to see a Sky Knight, would like to see a Wojak Halberdier, would like to see a True Fire Paladin.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of all the good. The nice thing is we can see Splatter Thugs and Gorehouse Chainwalkers out of Return to Ravnica, so we have some efficiency there too. Maybe. What do we have in white that's efficient? I wouldn't mind playing Sunspire Griffin. He's perfectly fine.
What's there?
There are good white features. I just can't think of them right now.
Triad.
I'd probably play Vassal Soul, even though I don't really like it that much.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have Syndic of Tides, which I think we're just slamming. There's also Ripscale Predator, Cartel Aristocrat, Kingpin's Peg. Good Orzhov Signal. Could possibly... Undercity Plague is totally playable. Night Watch is in here. Possibly could wheel it. I wouldn't mind that. But happy to take Syndic since it does everything you want it to do. It's aggressive. Storts gives you a resilience plan. Sunhome Guildmage in the next pack, also with Assault Griffin, Orzhov Guildgate. Some good cards in here.
Yeah, I get the impression we're going to pick up an Assault Griffin.
Happy to slam Sunhome Guildmage. Believe it or not, we actually look like, and we're getting past the Boros Signal really well now, which is really what we wanted. So we're taking the Halberdier in this pack over the Warmind Infantry. There's also Righteous Charge, Foundry Street, which currently doesn't look playable in here because we don't have enough red. But Halberdier, I love getting the Wojak Halberdier. All right, Bomber Corps is very good, but there's also Debtor's Pulpit and Orzhov Guildgate. I think we don't have to play for our Gatekeeper, especially since we haven't seen a black card we wanted to splash for yet. Shadow Slice, I guess, would actually be overly splash in this deck. But let's take the Bomber Corps. I actually like it quite a bit. There's a lot of good X1s, especially in full block. I mean, think about some of the uncommons. And, wow. This pack has Boros Charm, which we're slamming. It also has Scorchwalker, which I really like in the Boros deck. But Boros Charm is just a phenomenal slam. I love that card. Wow, that's probably the latest Legionnaire I've maybe ever seen.
I think you get a Boros pick every so far, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so Legionnaire just happily slamming that. It's kind of funny. In Triple Gatecrash, Legionnaire was like a first or second pick. This was what pick is this? There's already
7 cards out of this pack.
Amazing. Eighth pick Sky Knight Legionnaire is probably the latest I've ever seen it.
That's crazy.
Wow, Table the Martial Glory, also got the Assault Griffin. What's our trick count looking like? We got the Helix, we have the Lee of Decree,
too.
I think we do need the Gloria. I really do want a Soul Griffin in this deck though, because
Yeah.
we're probably
But
going to end up
that one,
showing the
that one made
Gatekeepers.
it around.
But-
We've seen
And there was
so
one in
many
the
of them.
next
Yeah,
pack,
but-
too.
There's probably
Marshall-
better 4-drops
Yep,
too.
Okay.
Marshall Gloria is very good.
Not that pack anymore.
Okay, Skyblinder Staff is a reasonable sideboard card,
Yep.
so let's take it. Could also take a Foil Forest. Tabled the
I
Undercity
think we
Plague.
should just
It's randomly annoying. I don't think this is a Riot
Yeah.
Gear deck. We've got enough
I
playables,
think
so
we should
let's
just-
cut the Plague. And no, we're not splashing for it.
cheeky monkeys.
Agoraphobia looks like it's reasonably good against us, so
Yeah.
we'll take that and hate it. Midnight Recovery, Hydroform. Let's take the Midnight Recovery. Probably not playing Gatekeepers unless we somehow magically get at least 2 gates out of this next pack. But based on what we already have, I like our 2-drop count. We can just keep pushing for those 2 and 3 drops.
Mhm.
We could possibly make a 16 land deck. I'm certainly not afraid to do that.
Okay.
Hating a Scatter Arc. Although, probably wouldn't mind if my opponent played that.
What, are you going to take a forest?
Okay, so moving on to the last pack, we've got a pretty solid looking Boros build. I think I'm certainly pleased with the amount that we got out of pack 2. We got important cards for that.
Ooh,
Pack rat.
annihilating?
Okay, so next pack we have Knightly Valor. Oh my god, Pack Rat too. No, I think we actually take the Pack Rat because
We'll
we
take
can
the Pack
splash
Rat.
for it.
Yeah.
We've got the Orzhov Guildgate, we've got the Clue Stone. Even though we already are a good dedicated Boros deck, with that splashing, you slam the Pack
I
Rat.
think you take the pack rat.
Annihilating Fire is very good for this deck, as is Knightly Valor. But yeah, we've got the fixing.
Plus, you
We're,
don't want to play against it.
we're making Pack Rat work in this deck, for sure. Next pack, we've got Explosive Impact, which is insane. We also have Azorius
Ooh,
Arrestor, which
yeah.
I like quite a bit.
Mhm.
I think we're going to take the Arrestor over the 6-drop because I still want this to be a 16-land deck.
Yeah.
And yes, I said that even though we have Pack Rat in here. I think we can do it. Let's cut stuff we're probably not playing. I don't know if we're going to play Gleam. Probably can still play the Rusher. Let's cut the Gatekeepers for now. I don't think they're going to work. If we magically end up with 2 more gates, then I'll consider it. But I want to see what our creature count is without them. Is everything else pretty playable in here?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take the Arrestor. We need some more creatures. That's a really good
Yeah.
cheap one. Happy to take that. Next pick, we've got Guildgate, but that one's not very good for this deck. We've got Racketeer, which is actually playable. We also have Goblin Rally.
I kind of like Rally.
I like rallies.
Like, turns on Battalion all the time, too.
And it gives you attackers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm cool with Rally. Racketeer, probably unnecessary. It's good when you're getting flooded, though. I will say
Yeah.
that. But I think you're right. Rally's uncommon. It's good. Could it still get a Gutter Snipe, maybe. Trickery is actually really playable.
Seller
I don't
also.
think we're going to splash for the throw kill, just the Pack Rat. Judge's Familiar is actually really good. Maybe we want that. It's more aggressive aggression. It extorts well. It
Slows
battalions
down.
well. It works well alongside Sun
I
and
actually think
Guildmage.
Judge's Familiar is better.
Okay. Oh wait, Cellar is good too though alongside Sun and Guildmage. I just thought about that. I actually didn't even. For some reason I didn't even really.
Either one is fine.
But wouldn't Seller probably table? Maybe.
I would.
I don't think
I
either
don't
of them.
think so.
I
Either
don't
of them.
either of them.
Either of them.
Yeah. Seller is like.
I like
the only
Trickery in
white
my
card.
table.
Either one is the only white card left.
Okay,
So
that's
anyone.
fine.
I'm
can-
actually not opposed to the Cellar because of the Battalion and the Sun Home Guildmage.
I'd be okay with that.
Gutter Snipe. What's our? We have Leave Decree, Boros Charm, Martial Glory. That's already making
Really,
me
really good.
think we
with
want to
those.
slam it.
War
Leader Helix, Goblin Rally.
Really good with
Yeah.
Helix and
Let's
Boros
take
Charm.
the Snipe. Actually, we can take Rakdos Guildgate. That might
Yeah,
be.
I
the
think that's
pick
much
for the-
better.
Probably the Guildgate.
Yeah, that gives us more fixing.
Yep, much better than Gutter Snipe here.
Let's focus on our mana base. I think that's important. All right.
Swift
Electrickery, Swift Justice is going to be good against us and good with us. So let's take the Swift Justice. Take another trick. Selesnya Sentry, just a random 3-mana 3/2.
Yeah,
We
it's
could
fine.
potentially play him.
Better than Lizard.
That's better.
Which one's Lizard?
Bellowing.
Bellows Lizard.
Oh, from Return to Wrath, yeah. So we actually, I'm pretty proud with how aggressive we ended up being, and we got a Pack Rat out of the deal too. I feel like Hussar Patrol is actually pretty good against us. We're
Mhm.
probably not playing the Tenement Crasher nor the Pyro Convergence.
Since we already have a
1,
6
2,
drop, 6,
3, 4, 5, 6. I just wanted to count. We only have 7. So let's take the Hussar Patrol, which actually is pretty damn good in full block. Better in full block than it was in triple return, in my opinion. Because the format slowed down.
Mhm.
Really happy we got the Pack Rat with that early black fixing.
Hopefully.
What do you mean?
Hopefully it fixes us early.
Ethereal Armor is very good. Dynacharge is very
Yeah,
good
you
too.
just
I
take
think
Dynacharge.
Let's take the
Dynacharge.
Dynacharge. Yeah,
'Cause we have
we
the
have the Goblin
Goblin
Rally.
Rally.
Yep. I like it. And we have the Seller. Pursuit of Flight or Ethereal Armor. That's a good question. We don't have any other enchantments, so I'm kind of feeling Pursuit.
Yeah, I think it's just Pursuit because it's even good on the Piker.
Yeah, actually, that is a good point.
Vandal Blast for sideboard.
Yeah, might as well.
Mm-hmm. Is it really? I guess it does kill Cluestones.
Mm-hmm. Randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Or Keelings if they've got them.
Taking a full mountain. We're gonna play it. So I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out.
Chancel.
Really?
Oh, is downside's better?
I feel
I
like
think
that could.
downside's better against us.
Yeah.
I mean, cancel can be annoying too, but it's probably too slow.
Yeah.
We did end up with a really
million
good.
2-drops.
Yeah, we ended up with a ton of tricks too. I'm really happy about
Yeah.
that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to decide what we cut. Maybe the Maze Rusher. This is a 16 land deck. I will say that. We top out at 6, maybe. We don't even necessarily have to play a Maze Rusher. I probably do, but we don't have to. Certainly have enough creatures. Probably cutting the Sentry. Maybe we don't need the Pursuit. Still happy to play Riot Piker probably, but maybe we don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Could also, it's either Bomber Core or Riot Piker. Maybe we mandate the Piker, and if they're a deck that responds really well to Piker, we sideboard into Bomber Core.
Yeah.
Could do something like that. Although, I guess maybe I just like Bomber Core more than Riot Piker. I don't really know. Riot Piker pushes the damage and pace a little bit more. Bomber Core gives you a little more. I like having the choice, though, which is the reason I like the Bomber Core more. So maybe I'm going to do Bomber Core over Riot Piker. I haven't decided.
Well, Search Warrant can get cut, right?
Yeah. Yes, it can. So, currently this is a deck right here. This could be 24 cards. We could play it like this. Still have the Cluestone, which is actually fine with 16 lands because it gives you, if you're missing a land drop, you at least, and it fixes for our pack rat.
And we can.
We don't have to. We have to. 0 swamps need to be ran. We have enough. This deck practically made itself. Did we still have? Did I cut the Pursuit? I think I didn't. Did I?
No, I think it was
That's
done.
cool. We can still play it. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. So quickly building this deck. Probably the quickest I've ever had to build a deck. So this is 23. What's the card I'm missing? Because I had a 24.
Yeah, the Cluestone.
Okay. So this is our 24. I like it quite a bit. Like I said, we only need the Rakdos and the Orzhov Guildgate to splash for our pack rat, as well as the Cluestone, which I'm happy to do. And pretty even split, so let's just even it up after that. Already have a red and a white source, so
Yeah, it's actually quite even across the whole board.
pretty easy mana base, good creature count. Quick. That's probably the quickest I've ever built a deck in my entire life.
Yeah.
We have Dynacharge, Swift Justice, Leave Decree, Boros Charm, Martial Glory, Pursuit of Flight, Zorius Arrestor, Bomber Core, Boros Mastiff, Daring Skyjack, Pack Rat, Riot Piker, Sunhome Guildmage, Syndic of Tides, Wojak Halberdier, Orzhov Cluestone, Haas the Snare Squad, Seller, Sky Knight Legionnaire, Vyashno First Blade, War Leaders Helix, Goblin Rally, Wrecking Ogre, Maze Rusher. Pretty powerful looking deck. So that's going to be the podcast. If you want to watch the games for this match, go to seemsgoodmagic.com, or all the matches for this draft deck. Go to seemsgoodmagic.com. I'll have it posted. You can email me at mortarpod@seemsgoodmagic.com if you want to contact about this podcast. You follow us on Twitter at seemsgoodmagic. Jake and I live stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. So, yep, I think that's going to be it. See you guys next time.
Later.